There they are.
Have you marked the tanks yet? I don't see any
No.
symbols. Oh, okay.
No.
I heard you talking
Trying to
about
make them tanks, and then I couldn't actually move people in groups, and then I got distracted and didn't finish. I'll finish now.
Squirrel!
Marking the tanks. Yeah, but my brain is not in a good place. Been training fermenters all day. I had 4 hours of sleep all week. Last week. Classes are tomorrow. My classes aren't planned. I basically just want to crawl into a hole and cry. It's all good.
You just gonna wing it?
Absolutely. Well, no, I really can't for one of them. For one of them, I can. I've taught it a whole bunch, but
why not?
That works for the one I've done before. I have a new prep this time, so I can't do that. But I did get the syllabus done at 4:59 today.
I was gonna say, Ro, just give them a philosophical question. They'll be at it for hours.
With no right answer.
You could be like, I am the nice professor, and I'm just gonna let you guys ease into this college thing.
What
that class is the 381 class, so there's no easing in.
Oh boy.
I was gonna say, what's the English saying? Fake it till you make it.
Yep, that's it.
Oh, I am not sure that my messages are showing up.
They're not.
Okay.
I just sent you a message in Discord that explains what has happened.
Cool.
Is there a fix?
A thing got reset with the patch, so she'll be able to fix it.
I just got to be able to, do more than one thing at once. So, oh god,
Exactly.
People are dying. This trash is just as bad as it was last time we were here. Oh, my face! Oh no!
Well, I have slightly more eye level now, so.
Elle has a lot more eye level. She's gotten all the loot from the times we've been able to play.
It's honestly the poison. It hurts so bad.
It really does.
I think they gotta tone it down a little bit.
Well, as I understand, there's something with renown that gives you poison resistance.
Is there something we can take to counter it as we play?
I mean, I feel like it's a mechanic.
That
they're gonna tone, your resistance to poison is going to.
I seem to remember some dungeons having cauldrons you could click on that would give you some resistance.
That's less than ideal. Cast while moving. There we go.
Do y'all hear me?
Yes, I hear you, Kella.
Yes.
Too much going on.
The poison resistance you're talking about is from the altar, and it does not work in raids or dungeons.
Well, that's silly.
Oh, okay.
Good to know, though, but also still a little silly if it doesn't work in the raids. Although, in theory, as our eye level goes up, everything else will be a little bit better, too, so. It's only
there's heroic.
Week 1. Yeah!
Guys, let's just progress where we are, all right?
I mean, we're probably going to start heroic in a couple of weeks.
Why is there pushback on me just being silly?
I don't know that there was. I don't know that people knew you were being silly. I would say. Yes, Keller?
For those that experience it or want to know more about it, there was a Dr. Hamdani on CBS this morning. She has written a book about rejection sensitivity dysphoria.
Okay.
And it is very, it looks very good. So. That was a tangent, but not a tangent, but I'm going to shut up now.
It was a tangent. That's okay, though. Tangents are fine.
It was a tangent.
It was not related to me because that was not that thing, though I do suffer from that sometimes.
Right, because I know we both do, and you were speaking, and that reminded me, and I wanted to say it. So
what's the knockback?
I don't know, but we don't want to put your bodies into that pile of eggs, would be my recommendation, as that seems to be spawning more enemies. Love that for us.
They just thought of all the booby traps for this hallway.
Whoop, whoop.
Knockback indeed.
Thought my
There is-
back was to a wall.
There is kind of an Indiana Jones theme going on.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
I
for
didn't
sure they
Why
were
did it have
watching
to be
it.
Knockback was
snakes?
going to be quite there. Quite that bad.
You know for sure they were watching it in the office when they made this place. 100%.
Yeah, I remember feeling that way when I first went in here questing. I was like, this is some Indiana Jones shit.
Oh, just the architecture alone, 100%.
When you guys are out of combat, can you summon me up, please?
That was actually really
Quite-
good timing. We just finished.
Quite helpful as
Edivard,
a
where
couple of
you,
us are
my friend?
not where it
Edivard.
is safe to or easy to get back to.
Where's Edivard? Because we need to click the thing.
That'll teach me to go up the stairs first.
It won't teach me
I mean,
anything.
not bad.
But
Yeah, I got knocked into the slime and I'm on a puddle of rubble.
yeah, we can once we get to the stuff here, we will.
Sorry guys, they put too many skinnable things, so like I'm not actually rating, I'm just skinning.
Just kidding.
You know.
Oh, there's an interesting little trick. You can stand just below the top of the stairs, and it completely negates the knockback.
That's interesting.
I just found that out by accident.
Yay!
Try, okay. Not to pop all the eggs.
I was gonna say I'm in combat 10. I was trying to res you, but I was in combat.
But they're everywhere.
My God, I just literally walked straight into one.
Oh my god, my treants! They appeared on the vine across the hall. They're all just standing up there watching combat.
They don't want anything to do with this.
We all need some kind of cheering on, morale support, right?
Knock up.
I agree, Cadrissel. And if they let Drakthir be druids, okay, should we maybe stop here and summon?
Yes, we absolutely should. Should. What are words? Okay. Me. Gotta summon in the courts and anyone else who's not here.
That would be me. Thank you, Ed.
Well, that would be interesting if they added that in. Yeah, you would think so, right, Nalu? All right, well, while Flame is doing that, let's briefly talk boss here. One of the main aspects of this fight, we are, as you can see, in a platform in the air, which means one of the main mechanics is don't get knocked off the platform. Yay! It also has the other favorite mechanic of how did that little bug get here? Hey, I heard that what your tanks love the most is when there's random abilities where you have to randomly taunt at a moment's notice, right? That's the favorite tank of all the tanks.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
It's on our toes. It's fun.
So
Gameplay.
the Apex Predator attack is it's multiple attacks in rapid succession. There's 2 Ravager Cones, 2 Mutilate Group Soaks, and a Tempest in a random order, and the tanks are going to have to do a taunty dance to do those things. The Tempest are Venom Tornadoes we have to dodge. The Ravage is a cone effect. Each tank should tank 1, and the rest of us dodge them. In the videos I watched, they were blue. I do not know if they are still blue. And the Mutilate, which is a cone effect, but also a soak, is green, and each tank again needs 1, and we need to split between. Once I fix our groups.
So the
we'll go
blue one
back
you
to-
take alone, and then the green one you take all with everyone.
Yes.
Yep.
Is the idea.
So do you take 3 mechanics and then taunt, or? how does
I
that
think
work?
it's the same thing where it's supposed to be one of each, so it depends on whether or not, if it's a Ravage and the Mutilate is next, you can keep it, but if it's a Ravage and then a Ravage, I think the other tank has to swap, like one of those obnoxious fights.
So basically you taunt after Ravage.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. That's a Wrath question.
Like I'm prepared for this at all.
Can't be worse than Explorers.
No, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I think I don't know when you need to taunt, but you need to have one of each, and then the rest of us need to be paying attention. And if it's a blue soak, we don't stand in it. And if it's a green soak, you will stand with your appropriate tank. So groups 1 and 3 will jump into Wraths. Wrath is the yellow star tonight, and 2-4 will jump into Tyrael's green cone, just 2-4. You also have a different thing you're supposed to taunt around, which is the corroding venom, I think, which my notes say swap around 6 stacks. If your face is falling off before that, adjust accordingly. All right. The next thing we have is the Raging Crosswinds. So marked players are going to get knocked in one of 2 directions. There should be a visual marker like a line gust that shows where you're going. So it's like when I looked at the video, it's a circle around you, and then there's like a line that comes off of the circle. You will go in that direction. So the goal is to line yourself up like bumper cars with somebody who's going the opposite direction of you, so that when the wind goes, you bonk each other on the heads and then nobody goes flying. That's the goal.
Yeah, this is gonna go well.
And then you just clonk midair, and then everybody stands on the platform instead of getting knocked off. Then if you look around the room, there's these tunnels. Maybe the thingies don't show up till the boss fight starts, but the 3 of them will have little wind tunnely things in there once the fight starts, like air balls, and that tells you the order for the pushback for intermission. So the one that has 1 little air ball is the first tunnel. The one that's the second one is the second one, or has 2 balls is the second one, and whichever one has 3 is the third one. Our flasks and potions are up over here. So I will try to mark those with the marks on the floor. Why that matters is for 2 reasons. 1, the vicious cysts need to get marked basically at the end of each path. So just as an example, I'm going to use some marks just as an example here. You look at yellow, that's one of the tunnels, right? So if the tunnel is going to come from yellow, the vicious cyst would need to be on the opposite end. So the wind balls would be at yellow star, and then the vicious cyst should get placed at circle. And the second one will get put across from the second tunnel, and the third one gets placed across from the third tunnel. That way, when the wind pushes from yellow star, it'll push all of our poop out of the way, hopefully, if we've placed the poop right. And then the first person to hit the what do you call it? Hit the little vicious cyst will knock everybody away from that towards the center. So make sure nobody like beelines it to that and knocks people off in the opposite direction. But first person to get there will blip us back in the other direction. Is this not working? There we go. That is all there is on normal.
For anyone who didn't notice, that first feast is not the hearty version. You want to come over to the one that says hearty.
Thank you.
Otherwise, you're going to lose your food buff on the first wipe.
I did not notice. Thank you.
I also still have a newer one if we want to use it at some point.
Okay.
And it's not that I'm doubting us. It's that I think sometime over the course of the next hour, we will likely wipe.
It's not this one, but sometime maybe. I don't know for sure, but maybe.
Probably maybe in the next 5 minutes. I'm guessing.
This one, I think will just take a little bit of practice, but
I wish we had Gemma here. She's so good at calling out where the wind tunnels come from.
Well, hopefully I will be by the end. All right.
Material. White is tank, green is group, and swap when corroding venom gets too high. So I would say 2 to 3 stacks unless you think you can handle more.
Okay.
Because I think it's a 3% stacking with each application.
What about the tank busters? Do we need to taunt after Ravage?
It doesn't say that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the only time you guys
Just
switch
white.
is the one takes the white one, the one takes the green one, and then vice versa. At least that's what we did.
Nothing to do but give it a shot, right?
Forget your oils.
Thanks,
I
Torrent.
did. Thank you.
Just miss an L?
You're just going to turn him around where he is right now?
I think the idea is to tank him where across from the first wind tunnel so that all the poop circles head there and it makes it easier for it to sploosh off the platform at the wind time.
Opposite the first wind tunnel. Okay.
Believe so.
So do we want to put ground markers down?
I would
in
love
each
to,
of
but
the
I don't
quadrants?
see. Oh, you mean in each of the. Sure, I could do that. Hold on. Then we're going to be a little hard to see. So. There we go. Okay. Everybody said they were ready, so let's give it a shot.
Potions.
This is the soak for group. What was that? 1-3. Dodge tornadoes. It's the not be in it one. That's the be in it one, right? Okay.
Yep.
So yellow is where the first vicious cyst should go. The second one is X. And the third one is moon. Okay, this is the find a partner to boop with. If you do not have booping partners. Missed my booping partner.
Wait, were you going
Trying
somewhere
again.
with that?
Tornadoes? That's the soak.
No.
That's the cysts. Okay. I'll find a booping partner. I am an extra booper there. Not great.
Yep.
It's just going to take some time. Hey, there's the winds. So the first one, as you can see, is headed towards yellow, but we don't have a cyst there, so we missed the cyst at yellow. Second one should come from skull to X. We'd want the second cyst to be over at X. And then the third one should come from purple going to moon. Okay, well, that was honestly longer than I have expected. So, yeah, that's just going to take us some practice. So, for the booping, you should have seen you get kind of like a white. Yeah, I'm going to do both though. The booping is you get kind of a white blue circle around you, and then there's a little like whooshing line out of one side of you. So you'd want to have it. So if your circle has a whoosh going out to the left, right, you would want to move such that somebody else had it coming towards your whooshing line. That makes sense.
So
Said
only
in
if
my
you have
brain,
a
the
circle
two
around
white
you?
lines, like they go opposite directions. You need to line it
Yeah.
up with somebody going opposite of you.
Yeah. Trying to touch fingers with the little white lines that
You want
come
your
out.
line pointed at someone else's line, so it's
Yeah.
tip to tip.
Yes. Touch tips, absolutely. Don't forget you can recuperate while we are waiting for people to run back. And then the second thing is the cysts. Part of the problem is just I missed them when they came out, but I will do my best to call out again where the places are. But when the vicious cysts come in, our goal is to place them across from where our winds are. So, and if you're new to the guild or you have forgotten, I really do try to keep the same marks across from each other because it helps me. So like yellow and orange are always across from each other. Blue and green are always across, well, green triangle and blue square are always across from each other. Purple diamond and white moon are across from each other, and skull and red X are across from each other.
Is there any way we can change it up a little bit and have people run into the green soak? Because it's kind of hard to
I was
move.
gonna ask the same thing. Are we moving to the soak? Is the soak moving to us, or one in?
I was going to
three and
clarify
two and
as
four
well.
staying at different times? Like,
I would recommend that we move to the tanks. The tanks are, but I don't know if there's anything else tanks need to be moving for based on the things. But I would say let's just split us up
Well,
so that we're near the tanks.
It puts a slow on you, so it's really hard to get onto
So
the
we
group.
should come to you.
Hang on.
I'm hanging.
I think he's reading.
Okay. So let's try this. It might seem a little weird, but it'll keep the group from having to move because I'm already seeing that we're too spread out as it is.
We very are.
Off tank, stand with the group, and so the white one will come out first, and then you taunt and get the green one on the group, and then you have time to move into position to do the white one, and then we can just swap, and the other tank will stand with the group at that point.
Okay.
Group stays put. Tanks do the work. I love
group.
that
Yeah, yep, 100%.
Okay.
Because it seems like with the corroded thing, the corroding venom, we're not going to need to even really worry about it. We're going to have to swap off it enough that it won't worry. We won't have to worry about its stack getting too high.
Okay. Did not do a ready check. Sorry. Everybody back here? Yes, they are.
So I'll pull first. You stand with group. When green comes out, you taunt, and then we'll swap places.
Okay.
Listen, Flamin', Killa.
Oh, so sorry.
Perfect. I'm trying to call out where they are. So Elle, when you look at those tunnels that are kind of behind each mark, 3 of those 6 tunnels will have air balls. One has 1 air ball, one has 2 air balls, and one has 3 air balls. Those are the places across from which you want to put the cysts. I guess since there's 6, it's really, if there's not an air ball there, that's where you want to put it. I will also try to call it out better. Everybody was also ready, provided Elle is actually ready to at least see it again. Okay. That's the soak. Looks like our cyst should go at purple, yellow, and X. Dodge tornadoes.
I didn't dodge the tornado.
And soak. The cyst mechanic is soon. Watch the tornadoes. Yellow star, purple diamond, red X. Find a person.
I'm gonna taunt Wrath.
Regroup. Next cyst needs to be at yellow star.
Taunting.
Gonna taunt off me.
And find your booping partner. It looks like intermission is here in a second. First one's coming from orange, going towards yellow. Second one is headed towards X from skull. Then the third one is going to be from moon to purple diamond, and we do not have a cyst there, so try to be as far away as possible. Some movement stuff to not fall off. There you go. All right, then we go back to phase 1. First one we want is at orange. Second cyst is at moon, and the third cyst is at X. Honestly, there's like 5 of you. You should probably just fall over and try again. More of us can get practice.
Okay.
But if you haven't seen these things while you're dead, it's really helpful to look. Well, this room's, even though it's big, like at least for me, I'm right near the edge. I can still see what's happening, even though I'm at the very edge. So that's helpful.
All right, should we wipe it up?
Yes, please. I had thought I'd said
Yeah.
that. Yes.
My bad.
Just walk through the tornadoes. You get a bunch of stacks and
That
takes you down.
really hurts. Yeah.
Can we
How
split
many
out
do you-
more? Go ahead, Red. Sorry.
No, you had.
Can we spread out with the circles? Because right now we're just stacking on top of each other, and it's literally messing us up.
So
Which
everybody,
circles? Oh, the white wind booping circles?
Yeah, because we have time, but I just feel like multiple, like we're all just hanging around the boss, which is I
Yeah,
don't know.
maybe we could leave the boss clear for people who don't have the circles, and people with the circles go left and right or something.
okay, that was going to be part of my question, was that some people don't have the circles, right?
I had not noticed that, but that's good to know.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
that
because I hadn't gotten a circle yet. So you're saying it's time for the booping, and I'm like, what do I do?
Okay.
I'd vote to leave the boss clear and have the circles step aside. That way people can keep DPSing without getting accidentally booped, and we don't have people in the lines as much.
Yes, no, I
like
agree. I had a problem with what was left or right in the circle room. That's why my brain stopped working. So,
Oh, yeah. There is no left or right. Good point.
so if I have,
my brain stopped working too.
so if there's, I don't know.
Remember, your enemy's gate is down.
I guess if
I
we're starting
understood that
oriented
reference.
this way, I would say towards star or
Thank you,
circle.
Kayla. Also, real quick, everybody say hi to my new girlfriend, Ashley. She's watching.
Hello.
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 Oh, you should have a not a summon from death. Is there? How do we left and right this? I don't know. I mean, it typically looked like people were in a line, so we just in a line and not on the boss and see if that fixes
Exactly.
it. 'cause
Yeah.
left and but yes, so don't be on the boss. Still make your line, but not on top of the boss. Okay, we'll see if that.
One other
works.
thing for the small green tornadoes, it's kind of like the glaives on whatever Allura. Like they spawn and you have a minute and just get between them, and they don't actually hit you. Like you can stay in melee range. You just have to kind of be in between the lines. But everyone's getting hit by those suckers right now.
Okay.
What about those big green circles? Poison surges they're called? Is there a way to avoid that, or you're just so big you can't?
Oh, so I think if it's the venomous surge, that's the one that drops the cyst. So the problem is healers do need to be paying attention to you because it does do damage. But if you get the venomous surge, which is the big one, you have like a big green arrow on your head, that's where you need to move to the mark that I'm calling. And you stand there until it disappears.
Now, are we going to the actual marks as they are, or to as close as we can get to the edge of that?
So I would say
section
it's in the little triangle piece. So I've been putting it like in the middle of this triangle-ish. We don't want it so close that we accidentally hit it during the regular fight. We want it out of the way enough for intermission, is what I would say.
Better divide.
Okay, I was just making sure whether it was
bounces away
specifically
from it.
where the raid icons are, or if those are just designated what.
Oh, it was. I
segments.
can. It. I think the question is not where the raid markers are. Do people like the raid markers close in and far away? I had orange and yellow far away, and the rest kind of snuck in towards the center. So
I would
We'll
lean
have
towards far away because that way, when you're calling out what shape people need to go to, they can just go to that shape and not worry about much else.
sure, I'm all for getting rid of mental load here.
The button, pushing
Here.
the button.
There we go. Fix that. Just miss material.
Do you see my whisper material?
Yeah.
Everybody was ready, so whenever my tanks are ready. All right.
Potions.
Moon, orange. Yes, moon, orange, and yellow.
Are we supposed to stay in there?
In the green one, not in the white one. Soak this one. Venomous Surge with the cysts is an 8. First one should be moon. Second one should be orange. Moon is this way.
Big green circles out.
Boopity boopity.
Why are we standing on the tank?
That did not work as I expected. What are we supposed to do when we boop?
We'll
Talk about it again after this, yeah.
Sorry, Terry. That was fine.
Res for flame, please. Soak. Dodge. The next one should be yellow star for the cysts. It's an 8.
I'm gonna take it back. I got like 8 stacks.
The yellow star is where we want the cysts. Any other place, because we already got the other ones up, so.
Line up with an opposite.
Preferably not through the boss. Second one is from yellow to orange. The third one's going to be from orange to yellow. Okay, back to phase 1. A purple diamond is first. Skull is second. Orange circle is third.
Dodge.
Soak. Cysts is coming in. First one goes to purple diamond. Second one goes to skull. Purple diamond, then skull. Find your booping partner.
Oh, I took him back, and I shouldn't have taken him back.
Dodge tornadoes.
For the surge, which is an 8, purple diamond first, orange circle second.
I have almost 20 stacks.
Those are the ones we take out. Purple diamond, orange circle.
Stand close.
Okay, intermission again. First one should be going from moon to purple diamond. Second one is from X to Skull. And third one, I think we missed our sis, so you guys can just get flopped off and we'll try again. But it goes from yellow star to orange circle. Hey, that was a second intermission. That's the first time we've done that.
Oh, hey, I see officer chat.
We also got it below 50%.
Yes, we did. Okay,
Jump
people can
off,
fall
right?
over. Yeah, you guys can jump off and we'll. I was just typing some stuff too. Try and that. Okay. So with the booping circles, they're white and they've got those little lines that come out. The goal is to find a person with an oppositely directioned boops line so that the two boop line tips touch. And then don't do that on top of the tanks and the boss. We don't want to be flinging the tanks around. It's bad. It's bad to fling tanks. So try to do it to the left or right of the boss accordingly to whatever direction the things are going. And I don't know why, if it's green room, green abilities, green boss, I am having a heck of a time seeing those tornadoes. They shouldn't be hard to see. They're big and giant and swirly. I am a struggling right now.
Also kind of like slow, so it feels like not urgent because they pop up like one at a time and then all of a sudden they go out.
Yeah.
The closer you are to your boop target on those circles, the less distance you will fly.
Okay.
So
really get both
I
your
don't know
circles
that
right
I
up
would
next to each
say
other.
technically touch tips. Just make sure you have somebody to aim at.
Well, so do we want to be closer or further?
Closer.
Close.
Touch circles.
Yeah, close seems to be very helpful.
All right.
And then after the intermission,
Right.
yes.
What, Caleb?
I was just gonna verbalize that we moved the blue and green markers in after the intermission. Make sure the raid group regroups back at green triangle so that the tanks can point the soak cone at us.
That actually helps a lot, so we know where to be. So. Already actually here? No. Almost here though. Okay.
Grabbing a thingy. Health stone. Because I didn't have one.
Potions.
That's the soak. Those are naders. The not be in it. That's the be in it. Moon is first. Yellow star is second. Skull is third.
Moon.
It's not apparently on me. Okay.
Sorry, the one I was going for was suddenly occupied.
Yellow star, and skull. Yellow star and skull for the next set.
Dodge.
Here it comes. Yellow star and skull. Yellow star and skull. Find a boopin' partner, not on the boss.
I hate that mechanic.
I have a question after this one, so help me remember, friends. Oh boy. Orange to yellow is second. Then red X to skull is after that. Then we're back to phase one. Back to
back
green
towards
and
green
blue.
triangle.
Towards the green triangle. That's the soak.
Tornado.
Dodge. Soak. X. Orange. Yellow. X orange for this first set. I cannot move, my body is dead. Oops. Next set is X. And yellow.
Dodge.
Soak. Surge is soon. Yellow star. And X. X first, then yellow star. We'll fall over here. Try again. I have a renewed question of do we like the marks at the edges or do we need them closer to the center so people can see better?
Closer in.
Okay, because I was gonna say, I think a couple times people couldn't find them, so I will move them.
That's just
Still means go towards the edge. It's true. It was only Nalu who spoke. If other people have other opinions, please feel free to voice them. I was asking because that was what I thought, but
I'm spending more time looking for where the markers are because they are further away. It just takes more camera turning, and there's a lot of particle effects between them.
Yep. I will move them, and we will see if that helps.
So just remember, despite the marks moving, the green circles should still go to the far
To the
side
edges,
of that chevron area.
Yep. Thank you for the res.
Jeeves is still up.
Repair, and then generally speaking, remember that anytime we do the boops or the wins or anything, we want to kind of regroup into that green triangle area so the tanks know where to point things at our beautiful faces.
Okay, so I had the boop and I do like the boopers split into sides or
You need to aim your line at at another person who has another line aimed at you. So your two lines need to be pointed at each other.
I understand that, but there wasn't any way. I didn't see anyone else. Everyone's line was pointed
Heaven
in the same direction.
forbid you go to the wrong side. There's not enough.
So this is part of the problem when we're on two separate sides. The answer is probably that the person who was your matchy bit was on the other side of the boss.
Kella, you stood on top of me, so I bubbled. So you just ate it. The full mechanic.
I mean, fair. I'm sure I did it wrong.
No.
It's
because we were on top of each other, so you couldn't see the circle because our circles were overlapping, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, better that you stay alive than me. Absolutely. I'm happy to eat that.
Listen, I'll live. I'll just bubble, man.
I will also like randomly pull
Reset!
the boss.
Run away!
Sorry.
Run away!
It's like, hi, yeah, let's throw a moonfire.
It helps you kill
Quartz.
Quartz.
Like a good idea.
I know.
Okay, now
Man.
we're even. Now we're even.
Except it killed all of us, which isn't what we wanted to do. I didn't know it pulled us all back and murdered our faces.
A new mechanic.
Right? Well, I will be alive in a second if y'all want to stay dead.
Ashley just typed to me. That also explains why the boss is willing
That's
to
sort of
politely
something they've
wait
never
while you
seen before.
plan.
Yeah.
He's just standing there like y'all come on when you're ready. I'm just gonna stand here and wait.
Yeah, it's probably it. All right. Should have reses for people who did not release. Jeeves is, in fact, still up if you'd like to get your small repair bill in one at a time so it doesn't,
Hurt
make
your
you
soul.
cry. Yep.
When it's 1,000 gold to repair. Break this helmet used to cycle with the skull on and off, but it seems like it's always on the skull now. Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
It was hiding.
Don't forget your recuperate buttons.
I indeed forgot. Thank you.
All right. Just missing. Oh, no, Dath is just on the other side. Just kidding. Everybody's in range of me except for Wrath. As it should be.
Yeah, I'm just going to aim at its star. That gives us less distance to go.
No, absolutely. I just thought you were still running back and you were just 10 yards in front of me. That's all.
Roger that, Captain.
Priest buff, please.
I need a priest
Oh
buff.
no, you used your our cantina.
Jesus Christ.
Go get a summon stone back.
Ed, can you give us a summon stone?
Sorry, I noticed the cast bar like a second too late.
Me too.
Tell me that your re-entry into the new semester is not going well without telling me that your re-entry back to the semester isn't going well.
You meant to do that.
So this is one of the things, Sin, when we put it on Mondays, like, so every once in a while we'll do makeup stuff from the weekend on Monday nights. And it always goes about like this. And I'm like, you know what? Putting a raid on Monday may not have been the best choice, but we'll see. We'll see.
Not that we have a ton of choice.
We do not. My life is such that we do not have a ton of. Anyway. In flame is all. All right, we are ready. Not going to miss any tornadoes this time.
Potions.
Dodge those. Soak. The first one is X. Second one is Moon. The third one is Skull. Surge is in 2. X and Moon are our goals. X, Moon, Skull. Ankella and someone else.
All the way to the back, not the marker.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's alright.
I'm on like 9 FPS, so it's probably better that I'm dead. I'm gonna restart.
Okay.
Or reload rather. I don't know why. I've got all kinds of bandwidth.
Back to green triangle.
And dodge.
Soak.
I'm gonna go ahead and take it back.
Moon is our first
My
priority
stacks are gone.
for the surge, and then the second one we can get one a little bit further back in X. But Moon is first priority. Intermission is coming soon. First one is from Skull to X. Second one is Purple to Moon. And the third one is X to Skull. The next one should be X to Skull. Excellent. Okay, getting back to green for phase 1 again.
Dodge.
Soak. New surges in 5. Purple Diamond, X, and Moon. I think. L has 1. Sin has the other. X, Purple Diamond, and Moon. I did say X.
Dodge.
Dodge that too. Soak. New surge soon. Purple Diamond is the priority. Second one could get placed further towards the edge at Moon.
Taunting.
Oops. Skull to X is next. Then after this is Purple Diamond to Moon. Sorry, I missed that we were at intermission, so I missed the first one. There's another one there if you end up getting all the way to the back, so. Okay.
We do want to pop the extra.
will explode, yeah.
Okay.
If it expires, it's basically a raid wipe.
Okay.
Dodge.
Second potion.
Surge in 4, Yellow Star, X, and Moon. Deaxis and a Roach.
Taunting.
Yellow Star, X, and Moon.
Sorry, I got lost.
Oh, it's really easy to get lost. Boops. Res Piana.
Dodge.
Tornadoes.
I might take it back.
Yellow Star and X. Ed. L. Yellow Star and X. I expect that to come in as much. We lost a lot of people, so I think with 2 DPS, you could just fall off and we'll try again. I was 25% though, almost there.
That was good.
I don't know if this is going to help anybody. It certainly doesn't help anybody who didn't raid with us last year, but the, actually, let me switch these around. The marks should be the same, generally speaking, as the tic-tac-toe. So when we walk into the room, the green triangle is closest to us, blue's across from it, yellow star's on the left, orange circle's on the right, and then crissy-crossy at the right, the skull on the right side and the moon on the left side. If that helps, like I do try to put them in the same place every time. So that if you see a yellow star, you should know X and moon are next to it. And yeah, we could do break, but get back and things here. Very close. It's mechanically quite challenging, particularly for those of us who are spatially challenged. Or apparently green challenged. Oh my goodness.
Also,
Yes, Quartz?
if you can dispel poison, please help.
Not everything is dispellable though, right? Like the
tornadoes, that's it.
Yeah. The tornadoes.
Yeah.
tornadoes are, but the thing we get from standing in the green soak isn't, right? Go back.
Right, but most of the damage overlap is because of the tornadoes plus the mechanic, and it's like stacking on people. So if we can get that off quickly, it would help a lot.
It'd also be helpful if I'd stop standing in it, wouldn't it, Quartz?
I mean, I was going to say anything, but
As if you're the only one.
I am not the only one, but I am a frequent offender.
yeah, it's honestly, it's not a big deal. It's just, I think if we all just dispel.
It'll help, right? I mean, the other thing, and then while I'm running back, and then we'll go on our break. I don't know healers if we want to like set specific people, but I think sometimes our people who are putting down the cysts are dying because they are out of range. This happened to myself twice. I don't know if we want to try to have some healers stand or move. I'm almost there, Wrath, and then I can res people. Stand closer to the center and a move for somebody who's a little spatially more aware. But I do know I think we're losing people with the cysts because they're out of range as well. Res should be out for people who are still standing there dead. They do, Roach. I did not think to pop mine either of the times that it happened, so I will try to do that too. As soon as I get back, I will put up our 7-minute timer. And then we'll be back in 7 minutes to kill this boss. This is a really long run. Holy bananas. Or as Addison would say, what the heck? Feel better, Ed. Gonna be sad when you miss it. But I understand. Rest up. Yeah. Sitting here going, don't accidentally pop bad guys. Don't accidentally pop bad guys. This is a terrible run back. All right, here's your timer. Sorry about that. checking to see who's back. Technically, it was 5 seconds early, but. Miss and Flame, Nalu and Narissa.
Yeah, Midgie was just saying she's had to be evacuated because of the
That's scary.
fires. Yeah. Nevada, I think she said.
Reno, Reno, Reno.
I see Nalu's back and Narissa are here, which were the 2 AFK, so let's get our food buff back on and let's do this and kill it. We are very close.
When they were close to here and we were on the fire watch, I posted that picture where the whole sky was like orange. It's terrifying.
That's not food. There it is. Eat your food. Eat your food. Yum, yum, yum. Eat your food. All right. I will also actually try to remember to hit the hero button this time, now that I'm not. This is also, Nalu, not that you haven't already been doing it, but since you're doing such a good job of it, do you want to just keep calling out those green things so maybe I can stop standing in them? If not, I'll keep trying. I'm just not doing a very good job of it.
If it helps, I think it's always after the first set of tank soaks.
Okay. That might help. Right now it just feels random and I keep missing it, so.
Shame.
Miss Elizal? So much shame, Quartz.
I'm just kidding.
Not as much shame as the tank who has literally missed the entire first week of raiding, but I can't really harass her because she might cry. All right, Elle's ready.
It's fair. I'll do it. Don't worry.
Okay, good. As long as somebody's on it.
I'm gonna throw the head at her.
Dude,
Sounds about right.
I have to log into my.
For a blimp.
That's it. When she comes back, we'll just fill her bags. Okay, shut up, bro. Here we go. Pulling now. Oh, yeah, and flasks.
Potions.
That's the dodge. That's the soak.
Tornadoes.
Okay, so it's cool. Purple diamond and orange. I'm in the wrong spot. Whoops. Or hear me out. We pretend that never happened. Try again. Okay, we're good. Just rest here. We're good. We're good. Tornadoes. Reposition. We need diamond X and orange circle.
Diamond X orange circle.
Yes. Diamond X orange circle.
Taunting.
Second one should be heading from skull to X. Third one is from moon to, sorry, yellow star to orange circle. Uh-oh. All right, we made it. Regroup on green. X, moon, or X, diamond, and moon are our marks in 5 seconds. Here it comes, X, diamond, moon. Oops.
Dodge.
Need X for the next set. Oh, dodge those. Okay. $30 we can pick up a healer.
Taking it back.
Surge, we need X. The other one can go anywhere. Res for a healer. Intermission coming in. Skull to X is first. Moon to diamond is second. Diamond to moon is third. All right, back to green triangle. Potions are back up, I think.
Dodge.
Moon X and oh boy. Moon X and skull.
Uh,
I don't think we've got it on this one, Captain. Fall over and try again. We're very close. Just need to not panic so hard, Ro. I know that like the majority of this raid is focused on the mechanics and doing the things. And I just want to say, healers, I'm so very sorry that you're the ones noticing how bad I'm doing at this. Possible somebody else is noticing how many stacks I have, but it ain't pretty.
Watching.
you're
I'm
also the
judging.
only
Not
person like doing all the mechanic calling, raid leading.
Well, I mean, true, but I feel like
I'm
I'd
still
still be
judging.
struggling with this. You can, absolutely. I will get better. I'm just growth mindset. Just not
I'm
good at
just
it yet.
kidding. So thank you for the spells. That was super helpful.
Yes. So I guess my question is, I don't know. Sometimes they're fine, and sometimes they're not fine. So my totem has like basically a 2-minute cooldown, and I don't want to use it when the healers don't need it. I dropped it once, but I don't know if you want to have healers call for like, holy crap, everybody's got stacks and everything is terrible, or I just do it whenever, which seems less than ideal.
Remember that commercial back in the day where that lady pops online at midnight talking about with just $1 you can save a dog or something?
Yes.
Yeah, same thing with totems. Whatever, man. It helps. Anything
Summer.
helps. There we
Okay.
go.
Okay. Okay.
Do I need to
goodness. I
sing
had
in
to-
the arms of the angel?
Please.
That is absolutely. I could hear it in my head. Make sure you do your recuperate button.
Sarah McLaughlin, that was her name.
That is
That's what
absolutely what her
Sam's
name was. Good job.
Yes to everything.
If you avoid the eggs, we don't get these things.
Okay. Tell me you don't like hitting that every single time? We'll attempt to do better. Excuse me. All right. Let's do this and not get hit by tornadoes.
As long as we kill the boss, you can get hit by all the tornadoes you want.
Except I think getting hit by the tornadoes is part of why we're not killing the boss.
Shh.
Oh, okay. All right. Everybody said they were ready.
Heal ball.
I see.
Potions.
Oh.
Tornado.
Diamond, star, moon. 5 seconds to surge. Diamond, star, moon. Josephus and L. Diamond, star, moon. Any of those three.
Oh, my bad. I taunted.
Tornado. And dodge.
Res for L, please. And then Yellow Star and Moon. Surge is in 8. Yellow Star and Moon. Yellow Star and Moon. Sin and Roach. Okay, we are headed from orange to yellow star first. No, towards purple diamond. I know what I'm doing. Purple diamond first, and then orange to yellow star. And then from purple diamond to moon. Do not have a thing for, so any speed things would be great. All right. Back to green. Moon, skull, diamond.
I'm gonna go ahead and taunt.
Moon, skull, diamond, Deaxis, and Roach. Moon, skull, diamond. I feel like since we're not even at 50%, we should probably toss a res in 50 seconds. We have 50 seconds. I don't really want to run the whole way back. We're just not going to do 50%. Let's just. Spiky things at the bottom of that.
It's more eggs. I don't actually know if that's true.
I swear every time I try to find a boot partner, I end up getting like targeted by the tornadoes.
Yeah, feels that way.
And I know they're not actually changing direction at me, but it really feels like they are.
If maybe this is coincidence, maybe not, but I've just been running, getting away from everybody, and then just lining my circle up regardless, just putting that tail, and it's been working out so far. So I don't know if like if you can't find somebody, right? You just
Well, so what I was trying to decide this last time, if we're always just going to go to like, I think part of it is if we could all be on the same side, it would help too. And could we just have like if you're here and somebody with the same thing is near me, like you have to go to the next left spot, and then the next person has to go to the next left spot, as opposed to trying to find your partner and the other people go on the other side. I don't know. It is absolutely part of what is the problem right now. Thank you for the res. Res should be out for people. No, I absolutely think they will be. That's why I was concerned about going to one side. The other question I have that I have been trying to pay attention to and I just cannot. Are the boop directions always like moon to X and X to moon, or does it change from time to time which direction they go?
It's random, so
Okay.
it changes every.
Super awesome. Love the random nature of things. Okay. All right. Well, let's try it again. Are you?
I think it's some rocks. Out.
Are we sure the boop direction's random? I feel like it's been that same on that same axis every time. Or I'm just getting turned around because the room is a circle.
Can we have some more? Oh, we don't have any more Lock Rocks Torrent because the lock left. So
Oh, darn.
that's what. Yeah, dang. I wasn't feeling well. Okay, everybody else said they were ready. So when you're ready, Torrent, we're good.
I'm good to go.
I get Kella, but how? You couldn't summon me.
You couldn't. All right, let's try this again.
And shouldn't. Her gear is shit.
Here we go. Potions.
Tornadoes, dodge, dodge.
Surge is soon. Diamond, circle, skull. Incoming. Diamond, circle, skull. Bow and sin. Diamond, circle, skull. Back to green.
Tornadoes, dodge, dodge.
Surge is soon. Circle is the only one we still need, so circle and then anywhere else, but circle is necessary. Feel like toss a res on flame and don't take it flame and we'll fall off and try again since half of us are dead. It's a paladin who'd have to do that. Oh boy. Alright. Flame has a res, so people can fall off. We'll try again here.
The big mushroom heads make it very hard to see the tornadoes that are supposed to be dodged.
I would agree. She stay dead, we should have a res. Did you just release?
No, the
Like
res
so.
was used, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, the res was used.
Okay. I must have been unclear. Run back! Okay, so while people are running back, it feels like, honestly, that part of the problem is we're all on the same side. Like, I know that the goal is to be on the same side so we can, like, match up, but and not put it on the tanks and the boss. But when there's so many people in the same place, I at least am having a very difficult time finding what direction I'm pointing and what direction everybody else is pointing. I don't know what to do about that, but that's
Start spreading out.
spread out beforehand. That's not a bad idea.
Do 1, 3 left, 2, 4 right, or something like that.
Problem is, I don't know that it's going to go, that it's going to split the what's what
Oh,
evenly.
who's getting what? Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the problem.
Just after the soaks, just spread out a little bit.
Okay. This should be out for people who were still dead. Sith's position is getting better, though, so that's good. Anyone still has, and maybe we're gonna have to make people not wear green outfits in this rain. I can't see anything. Piana, did you get the res? That's weird, Tan. Shake your mouse out, give it a good spank. All right, don't forget your your recuperate button. All right, ready my checkers. Let's in Flame and Kella. Perfect. All right, we are ready, tanks.
Potions.
Tornadoes. Dodge, dodge.
Diamond, X, and Skull. Can look for them now. Surges soon. Diamond, X, and Skull.
Go past the mark to the edge.
Diamond, X, and Skull. Kella, L. Diamond, X, and Skull.
Oh, and off I go.
I feel like with 2 healers down, can we toss a res on L and then everybody can die and we'll just get another quick reset here. All right, L should have a thing. Everybody off. L should be able to res us. So I think if you do not have the I have to run to one of the marks panic moment, everybody else in that moment can say, hey, it's time to spread out a little bit so that we're not stacked up. Those seem to happen at the same time there. That's probably why I keep missing that call. I mean, it's also pretty obvious when it happens, but Reg should be coming in.
No soaks occur during that?
I'm not positive.
For science.
Recuperate. Yes, that is the idea. It is harder in execution in terms of the spatial stuff, or my eyes are tracking, or I don't know what. Somebody still needs to use recuperate. There's 2
Can
of
we
you.
get a bot, please?
Repair bot? Have any repair bots still available? Thank you. Jeeves is up near green. Okay, we're ready. Sorry, let me take the pen out of my mouth. We're ready. Potions.
Tornadoes. Dodge, dodge.
Diamond, X, and star. 10 seconds. Find them now. Diamond, X, and star. Surge incoming. L. Self, diamond, X, and star. Back to green, doing it again.
Tornadoes. Dodge, dodge.
X, and then we can certainly put the other one behind yellow. X is needed. New set coming in. X is needed. Spread out if you don't have it. Kella, L. You're picking on L. Winds coming in. First one goes from moon to purple. Second one is skull to X. Third one is orange to the yellow star. Offensives if you got one. So 2 stacks, that's nasty. Back to green triangle.
Tornadoes. Dodge, dodge.
X skull diamond, or our areas. X skull diamond. Here it comes. Deaxis and L. X skull and diamond.
Tornadoes.
Let's go.
Dodge, dodge.
Diamond and X are our 2 areas. Diamond and X. Diamond and X.
Taunting.
Bow and Sin. You guys got it. Okay. Whooshy whooshes.
I have nobody. Never mind. I can cheese that shit.
Love
Sorry.
it. All right, intermission. Skull to X is first. X to skull is second. And moon to diamond is third. I think the fourth one already blew up, so. All right. Back to green, and potions are back up.
Tornadoes. Dodge, dodge.
X circle skull. Hey, here comes Surge. X circle skull. Bocephus row. X circle skull. Back to green.
Tornado. Dodge, dodge.
New surge soon. Circle is the main area we need. Circle. L and Bocephus.
You take him.
Intermission coming in. X. So skull to X first. Yellow star to circle second. And X to skull is third. X to skull is next. And then as soon as we're done with this, we can res L. And back to green after. Blow that one up. Yep. Should have res. Back to green.
Tornadoes. Dodge, dodge.
X diamond circle are the three we need. First one's in 10. Dodge those tornadoes. Surge coming in. X diamond circle. X diamond circle. Back we go.
Tornadoes. Dodgy, dodgy.
Circle is the only one we have left. Here we go. Circle. Incoming surge. Deaxis. And bow.
Taking it.
We should have a res for a healer. Back to green. One is moon to diamond. Third one is yellow star to circle.
Enrage.
Oh, rude.
Okay.
Can't kidding me. You guys
That was so rude.
That was
We had it.
ridiculous. We had that.
Oh my god. All right. Well, we got it this next time then. So honestly, blame Roger. So one, that was substantially better. Honestly, I think, and this is gonna sound obnoxious because it's me who is so bad at this, but the more that we can dodge the tornadoes, not just we've got it better on the when they go out, but when they're coming back, and the when we're getting knocked, I think people are getting a lot of stacks through the knocks also. Now, some of that's a little bit unavoidable, but the more we can do to keep those stacks low, that's largely what's killing people.
Yeah, there's a few people who are taking a lot. When I call tornadoes, that's like when they're coming, I would say like take a step back away from them and then dodge. I'm trying to say when they're actually coming out. If you're not as close, then you have more room between them and it's easier to dodge.
Yeah.
But
But it is
part of it
helping
really
that you're
hard because
seeing it.
he's got a small enough hitbox that I have to be in range of the tornadoes basically to hit him.
Yeah.
So that's a struggle.
Really?
One thing I've noticed with the pair up for the boops, it doesn't really throw you that far. You're not super at risk of being thrown off the platform. Ideally, you can get booped into someone so that you're back in the fight faster. But if it's that or get run over by a bunch, if you're going to get run over by a bunch of tornadoes doing that, getting clear of the tornadoes and not hitting a buddy is probably actually the safer option.
Well, and I don't know how it's going to be once we get to heroic, but for right now,
For
for
now.
sure, trying to. The other thing I would say is if you, I did something with a partner this last time where we were on the furthest edge. Like we weren't okay. So the group's grouped up, right? We were the furthest away from the boss set. We moved a little bit further so there was more room for the people grouped up. So if you find yourself near the furthest away from the boss set, being able to whoops.
Yeah, they're spawned in the path back, so we can't get back without killing them.
That's obnoxious.
Do we need to release as a group and fight him?
Sure.
I mean, no, we could have killed it, but we just didn't.
It's fine. It's fine. A bunch of us will do it.
You cannot sneak past them though. They're like right in the middle of the stairs.
Okay. I blame Quartz.
I didn't even do anything, man.
You did. You
Didn't
did.
do enough pally DPS as a healer.
Honestly, I could do more.
2%. That was so ridiculous. But we did have a couple people dead. I think if we can just keep people alive and get better at those mechanics. And truly, Nalu, I apologize for backing you into a tornado corner, but it has helped me a lot, at least for the out. I'm still getting hit by all the back ends. Yes, Sweepy. Oh, that's done. What? Sorry.
So cute. So cute.
He did not like my joke. She brought over, well, what is actually like a game wand, but said, say something, and I said something, and she looked at me like it completely betrayed her.
Oh, no. That's funny as hell, though.
So I changed it to I love you, and then she was happy.
Okay.
Not like my joke.
That was a funny joke, though. I like it.
Weird. Okay.
I mean, isn't it really a parent's job to make awful, awful jokes?
Right?
I did read someone's proudest moment as a dad the other day where they got to make a joke about at the dentist about tooth hurty.
Alexis, did you get the res? Cool. Don't forget your recuperate button. All right. Where's this button? I'd totally grab Chubby, but we don't have a warlock, and it would take him 10 minutes just to get here. So we can do this. We were so close. All right, everybody's ready.
Did it that last time.
We just need 1% faster, apparently.
Potions.
Tornado.
Diamond, X, and Moon.
Dodge, dodge. Tornadoes coming back.
Diamond, X, and Moon. L. Row. Diamond, X, and Moon. Back to green. X is the only one left.
Tornadoes. Dodge, dodge.
Taking him back.
Surge is next. X is left.
Tornadoes.
Bocephus, L.
What did you call?
X. And anywhere else is fine.
Tornadoes coming.
Intermission is soon. First is Moon to Diamond. Second is Skull to X. Third is Diamond to Moon. We need to get the one at orange. Speedy Kitty. Back to green.
Tornadoes. Dodge, dodge.
Circle, Diamond, Skull. Circle, Diamond, Skull. Deaxis and Sin. Circle, Diamond, Skull.
You literally bump into each other.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's why it's boop.
Tornadoes. Dodge, dodge.
I think Skull's the only one left. Five seconds, Skull, and then any other place. Purple could use one further back, but it's probably fine.
Yeah, sorry, there was a wall of tornadoes.
Yeah, there was. Let me just make this special. Anywhere is fine. We're gonna move back. There you go. Permission. The orange first. Next one is moon to diamond. Skull to X to skull.
Reset.
Back to green.
Tornadoes. Dodge, dodge.
All right, circle, star, skull. 5 seconds.
Taking back.
Circle, star, skull. Here it comes. Deaxis. Sin. Circle, star, skull. Starting over.
Second
Circle.
potion.
Tornadoes. Dodge, dodge.
Circle is the one we need. The other one can go anywhere else, but circle is needed. 3 seconds.
Taking it back.
Circle, roach, and bow. Back to green. First one should be yellow star to orange circle. Second one will be orange circle to yellow star.
Somebody help. Okay, too bad.
Third one will be X to skull.
And that's a kill.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Wow, that
Very
was
good.
hard, but good job, y'all.
Somebody
I
res
was
me so I
laughing
can
a
be
little
in the
because
picture,
during the
please.
fight, I
Yep.
paired with Kaylith one time for the boop thing, and the tornado did in fact go for her.
Told you it was
Kaylith.
happening.
Yeah.
Where do I want the boopity boop? All right, let's do a face blue. So be in front of the snake facing blue.
Oh, Torrent, really? You're gonna come after my 97 with the 99?
Sure is.
Damn.
Let me just grab a whoop.
Sniped. That's what that is.
Yep. Well, that was well earned, and we are 2 minutes over, so we will stop there. Fresh Normal Tuesday. If you haven't run any mythics yet, you've got a few hours. See everybody tomorrow. It's Tuesday. Yeah, I know. I'm so not used to. We used to raid 2 days in a row, like long ago when I still lived in Cleveland, like circa 2010. So it's been a while. Not used to this. Thank
Those
you
were
all.
the
That was
days.
really hard, and I am very proud of us all.
Yeah, that was really fun. That is why we do this, for that exultation when we take it down. Even though I still managed to be dead at the time, but I made it almost to the end.
Good call outs.
I managed to not get